Jobs where everyone quit. According to Reddit. Fuck me. In the interest of clarity, the question being asked here is, what happened at work which made everyone quit? Number 15. Oh, damn. I'm the manager of a retail store. I had found out a cashier was stealing product by scamming reward card benefits. I came up with a detailed incident report to present to this employee, and I was under the assumption that it was her. After I confronted her in a reasonable manner, she freaked out and got really angry and quit on the spot. She was using fake accounts instead of using a customer reward card to get herself points and redeeming them for product gift cards. Well, damn, Count Techno. I appreciate this tree fitty right off the bat. You're a scholar and a saint. And I got you with this soundboard right after I finished this entry. Alright, man. Damn. So the customers were not getting the points that they were owed, Jesus, which was a headache for me if they noticed and complained. The next day, every other cashier called me and quit. After thinking, what the fuck happened, I found out they were all in on it and were using this lady's fake card on their shifts too. So I'm down 4 cashiers and I only have 1 left. And the same day, my last remaining cashier disappeared for 20 minutes. Turns out she was in the bathroom with another employee doing the nasty. Slut. She quits because her dad is a cop and doesn't want to find out that she got fired for this. And she also asked me if she should go to urgent care because she didn't take her tampon out before they did it, and she couldn't find it. Oh my God. Oh, they also quit because he didn't care and was moving anyway. I was down to literally managers only. So the first part is the massive exodus, and the last part was for the can you believe this shit. Well, banging with a tampon in and then you lost it. Is that something to tell your manager when you're quitting?
My dad's a cop, but he can't find out that I was banging in the bathroom on my shift. Anyway, my boyfriend, he rammed it up there, but I had my tampon in there. Oh damn, and I was wondering if that's okay and shit.
It's not. It's not okay. Ladies, if you need to be told to do something with your tampon, I mean, come on. What's wrong with you? What is wrong with you? You know? Don't do it. Don't do that. Whoa. So hello to everybody in the stream chat tonight. Hope you're having a wonderful night. Thank you, my man Techno, for that tree fitty. It hits the spot in a way that you can't imagine. Hello to Linda, Valena, Fetal, Meme Machine, Valkyrie, Danica, Romeo, Nussidril, and to everybody I'm missing. Let's continue though. Wow. It's Tara. Hope you're having a wonderful evening and doing better than the nights before. As we continue to number 14 on this list of incidents that forced... Well, damn, Ryukage.
420.
Well, my man, thank you for that 420 donation. You
Smoke weed every day.
What the hell? And also, thank you for that treat fitty donation earlier, Count. Boy, I literally just came in the door. It was a long day.
What's tree fitty?
$3.50.
Tree fitty. Tree fitty.
What a delayed reaction to that sound. That's okay. So, I worked at a Buffalo Wild Wings for a few years as a line cook. 2 different stories. Same fucking pay. No, 2 different stores. Same pay. It was the type of work where you ask for a raise and they scoff and say, yeah, me too. Anyway, I had been pretty dead set on quitting sooner or later. Our kitchen was very small. Most people ended up closing 4 to 5 days a week with doubles on weekends. Oh yeah? Oh yeah? They'd be attending school full time as it was a college town. So it's Super Bowl fucking Sunday and a useless coworker who had ducked out into the bathroom most of his shift finally stops showing. And in response, the managerial staff delegated closing to my pal, J Dude. Okay. No, my pal J, period. Dude was a fucking delight to be around, hands down the best coworker ever. Jay had told them that due to being a full-time student, he no longer wanted to be first in, last out. They basically told him to go fuck himself, and that they don't have any more shifts for him. Immediately, me and one other cook just walked to the office and quit on the spot. Buffalo Wild Wings lost 4 cooks on Super Bowl Sunday, leaving them with 7 full-time students on the schedule. It was a managerial shit show. If you could have seen the look on their faces. I love that little emoji. Thank you for using it. Yay. I think Stripes is the first person to have used that emoji, unless I missed other people using it. So, I'm glad that it's validated. Because I spent entire minutes in Photoshop making it happen. Minutes. You gotta get that transparent background. Oh boy. Well, is everybody okay? Did things make sense today? Did you have an interesting day? Day. Number 13. Okay. Wow. Several years ago, I worked in a mental health center. We worked primarily with kids. It was time for the center to renew their certification. Instead of keeping up with everything that needed to be done over the course of 5 years, the proper procedures were ignored. In the couple of months before retrification, what the fuck? Administration made us sit through a ridiculous amount of training on things that would have been covered in training, such as HIPAA laws and identifying child abuse. Then came our paperwork. Our center encouraged us to do things that aren't exactly covered by Medicaid or approved through certification. My God. For example, taking kids to the park isn't allowed, but guess where they instructed us to take these kids so that they didn't disturb the therapist working? I had to go back and edit 5 months worth of documents to get rid of the evidence. The kicker was that the bathrooms were supposed to have a log when it was cleaned. An administrator perfectly forged the signatures of multiple employees. I don't think they would have went through the trouble just for the bathroom log. What else were they forging our signatures on? The potential risk of being charged with Medicaid fraud was too high for me. I quit, as did many others. But I want a juicy story of everybody quit the same time. Oh, lame. Guys, what drama's going on in your life that you don't have patience for? Well, damn.
After a long day at work, I just wanted to hear the robot lady say skadoosh.
She pronounced that like she's had practice. Skadoosh. 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 Well, that robot lady said it well. Impressive. I appreciate you. Thank you for this donation this day. You're a scholar and a saint. Bing bong. This day. Oh, I guess the better question to ask everybody is if you've ever had a job that you just quit from. It didn't need to have everybody quit. Just tell me something you quit from and what the scenario was. Was it just that you weren't happy? Were you not getting paid the amount that you thought was fair? Tell me all about it, you know? And hopefully your berries weren't blue by the end of your tenure at whatever job you worked at. See what I did there? Blue berries. As we continue up this list, was that Queen in the chat? Queen says, I used to be scared of the dick. Now I throw lips to the shit. Yep, stuff like this, you know. It's getting my channel struck. Thanks. You know. Now I throw lips to the shit. I used to be scared of the dick. D Magma says, I'm making that bread, Cyael. When my PayPal gets unlocked, I'ma spread some love your way. Well, I appreciate you. That's what you're all about. For anybody who does want to help me out, but they, I don't know, don't have access to PayPal, go to the wish list, buy me a shower head. By the end of the night, I'm going to load up my wish list with a bunch of, you know, middle and end of the range shower heads so that I can get my cleanliness on. And you could be the one to make it happen. And that way, whenever I shower my hot body with water all over, I can just be thinking about who it came from. And you can leave some kind of, you know, inappropriate message with the oh my God. Sometimes I love opening those boxes and then somebody says something like, bing bong, I don't know what to say, Cyael. I'm sorry. I'm sorry, please. Don't tell anybody. It's good. I don't tell anybody, so it's fine. Funny Show says, a manager freaked out like an idiot and called me a millennial, and life is better now. That sounds like the end of an anecdote. The beginning of it says, I quit B-Dubs, Buffalo Wild Wings, because I was trying to get hours for school, and I didn't want to leave at 2 a.m. What an asshole. Make you leave at 2 a.m. So because I wanted to be out at a certain time, they just let you go. My God. You're better off without him, man. I hope that you have made ends meet without the cash flow of B-Dubs. I'm not going to read this comment, but I want to highlight
Danuda.
Danuda. Do you go there? Do you eat? I got the money. Oh my God, it's the greatest. That whole video is demonetized because it was worth it for me. I don't care. You guys really do make it happen. So thank you, Romeo. You hit it. Wait a minute. That was Anil. And Romeo donated $250, which did not trigger the speech bing bong, but I appreciate you nonetheless. So, forgive me. Liz says, I worked with the elderly and I quit because it was so depressing. They were so ill, sometimes they couldn't move their own hands to feed themselves. It was heartbreaking. Well, I think there's nothing scarier than a crash course realization that, you know, if you do live to be that old, that you could reach this stage of physical deterioration. What the fuck?
Watch your videos all the time. Just wanna give you some love. Enjoy the zeros. Also, shout out to my GF Kayla.
Well, I'll shout out your girlfriend Kayla too, homie. Thank you, Toughest Cookie. What a god among men. What a hero. What a soldier. Making my heart palpitate here. He's not the only wannabe girlfriend to the Toughest Cookie. You see what I'm doing? You see what I'm saying there? Yeah, I'll hit that with a Pikachu face too. I was like, wait a minute. Man, you're sweet to watch all of these videos here. And I appreciate you, Toughest Cookie. Thank you. Wow. In your face, Queen. Okay. Queen thinks I'm stupid and ugly. But what about me now, Queen? Okay, seriously, before I start to hyperventilate, okay? Thank you, Toughest Cookie. This really is all about you now. So, Toughest Cookie, let me... Can't even talk now. Toughest Cookie, please let me know what GIF you would like to be, what dances in the corner. A transparent GIF for the stream. Let me know. Let me know. He says it's the best thing to do with his free time. I'm glad that this has a place for you, my man. So as we continue up this list of jobs where everyone quit, here's hoping someone old enough to understand this stupid thumbnail appreciates it. Otherwise, it's just going to be a bunch of kids like,
This isn't a Family Guy thumbnail.
okay, I'm sorry. Okay. I'm sorry. This is not just dumb noises. I mean, like, I run the stream like a man who's high. And I'm not. That's the wild part. Oh, God. What the fuck? Queen said Cyael's face looks like oatmeal raisin cookie that got soggy? No, it does not. What a bitch. What an actual, you know what? I will not sit here and allow Queen to describe herself and project that onto me, okay? I've got a face as smooth as a baby's ass, you know? And there is nothing provocative or erotic about it. What the fuck are you laughing at?
Because why did there have to be like the...
Because it's the internet, man. Because it's the internet. And I don't want any bullshit. I gotta make sure. Okay? There's nothing erotic.
Look, it should be enough that I love your face. Tell me the
One baby's ass. Smoothness is equivalent to Cyael's face. Okay? Thank you. No homo. Number 12. When I was 16, I worked in a concession stand at a minor league baseball stadium. Minimum wage at the time was $5.15 an hour. This job paid $8, and it was always in the evening, so it was perfect work for a high school student. The only bad thing was our manager was terrible. The main manager would throw toddler tantrums about once a shift over stupid bullshit like not ordering enough of a specific beer or running out of pre-cut lemons for tea. One night, the stadium was running a promotion and was incredibly busy. was easily 2 to 3 times the normal volume of customers. We were all working our asses off, handling multiple roles, each without... We were all working our asses off, handling multiple roles, each with absolutely no downtime. Although we cleaned as we worked, nobody had a chance to go through cleaning for the whole shift because of our never-ending horde of hungry baseball fans. The manager showed up 3 to 4 hours late as per usual and throws the biggest fucking tantrum over the unswept floor. Finally, she announces,
Listen up, you lazy fucks! Minimal work gets minimal pay. Everybody is being paid minimum wage tonight because you slobs won't clean up anything.
Both of our bartenders and the bar back quit on the spot. You got them fucked up. You don't play with a bartender? They can take that craft anywhere. Bartenders can get work anywhere. They quit on the spot, which caused a chain reaction. We all took off our aprons and hats to leave. She blocked the exit and was red in the face, screaming. So one of the cooks climbs out of one of the big server windows where we served customers. So I did the same, and most of the staff followed. Bear in mind that this all happened in front of like 200 plus customers. Of course, my final paycheck got lost, so I had to file a wage theft complaint with the Texas Workforce Commission. Man, somebody need to put that bitch in a place. You know what I'm talking about? You ever, like, sometimes I feel a cord running against my leg, and I want to squeal like a little girl because I think it's some kind of alive thing. It's alive. Electric alive, in a way. I guess it is alive. I wonder what to Cookie, damn it, Tough Cookie is saying. There we go to.
They put the GIF in the Discord.
The GIF is in the Discord, huh? It's a good thing nobody says anything like, whoop, there it is all the time. I'd be pretty down with that if people were saying shit like, whoop, there it is. But not now, because I've already said what you're supposed to say, so. Why would one Tough Cookie allow... I wonder if he even knows about your Pika obsession. You know? Your Pika obsession.
Well, one Tough Cookie is a person of culture, clearly.
Wow,
Good
yeah,
taste.
he's just a person of
Good
good taste, and that's why the
alright.
Pikachu is, Hey, actually, can I show y'all something that's gonna be one of my new, things? Let me show y'all. You see that little, looks like a little Yoshi or something? Yeah? Yeah, you see him? You see that little Yoshi? Alright, check it out now. That's good stuff. Look at his face. Alright, fine. I'm an adult. This is a stream for other adults. You know, we don't want the little kids to come in here going,
Hey, I'm out of school now, and this is where I'm gonna hang out. Haha, nothing you can do about it.
That's what they were on the other night in the Discord. It was scary. We were under siege in the Discord. Oh my god. Alright, so there's the Pikachu. I hope you enjoy it, Tough Cookie. And I have a feeling that's gonna last for a while. You heard me rest of the stream. None of you are gonna come and dethrone my man, Tough Cookie. You know? You could say he's one tough stream boss. As we continue up this list, we arrive at number 11. Wow. I was working for a very large IT company before the tech bubble burst. We had a meeting over our new director and the vice president. They were tired of people complaining about things that should be changed at the job and how they managed people. Sometimes I'm hyper aware of the fact that I'm breathing a lot, and I feel like I should go Tay Zonday and like lean away from the mic when I breathe, but when in reality I just need a better pop filter that like goes around this entire microphone. But I use an ECAD 100S, which is kind of like an old man microphone, but it's just like so fucking dope that it will blow your balls off. Shout out to Sadeja, whom I love with all my heart, kisses, because she's the one who made this microphone happen. This is what it looks like. So like a normal, you know, kind of cone pop filter would not just fit around it, even though I could probably just try to squeeze that bitch, but I don't know, I kind of want one that's specific to it, but I don't think it's available. This is just a little bit of a mind poop that came right out of Cyael because I heard myself breathing a little bit too hard after I was delivering one of the lines. So they sat around 200 of us down in our auditorium, and the director says that she didn't want to hear any more complaints of how she was running things, and if we didn't like it, then there was the door. What a woman. I'm kidding. I'm just teasing when I say stuff like that. Shout out to Kayla, you know what I'm talking about? If we didn't do things if we didn't like that, the way she was running things, then there was the door, okay? And there was no way that we'd leave such a great job. Well, there was a mass exodus, and probably close to 50 people left within 2 months. She and the vice president were reorganized and given 0 reports. They were gone after a round of layoffs happened shortly after. Wow. Anil says, thank you, Cyael and Dia, for the kind words. You have definitely put a smile on my face. And I consider you both of you a dear part of my life.
It's from what I said earlier.
You consider us a dear part of your life. Well, I consider you
You're all breathtaking.
a moose part of my life.
I said you're all breathtaking.
Is that better? Mine's better.
No, mine's better.
I consider you a moose part of my life. I got a laugh out of her the second time by saying it stupider. I consider you a moose part of my life. I consider you a moose part of my life. But we do not have moose out here. Only the elephant. I don't know. What is that? What sounds like where that voice is from?
Queen.
Wow, yeah, you're getting super offended, huh, Queen? Because that's your people's accent that I'm using. It's okay. I'm dark enough to say stuff like that on my stream. It's fine.
What's wrong with you?
You are mad because your tribe does not have the stick anymore. We have the stick now. We run things because we have the... I'm kidding. Why did he just saw you... What? Why did he just saw you were large and hairy? What? Yes, Queen. In your fucking fingers face.
Queen.
I wanted to make the joke that I made earlier today, but I can't because it would reveal a surgery that someone may or may not be having. So I'm not just going to throw that out there on the stream. You know what I'm talking about? Cunning Oak's all like, Cyael, I almost died in a car. Oh, shit, why are you reading the...
Oh my God.
Okay. I apologize, and I'm going to read this properly. Cyael, I almost died in a car. Like a week ago, I drive a 1983 El Camino. I'm sorry, man. That sucks because I'm sure that you probably really had pride in that car. But more importantly, man, I'm glad that you're all right, man. A lot of people, you know, are not so lucky when they get into an automobile accident because of the nature of, you know, a lot of wrecks with 2 moving vehicles. It really doesn't even matter the speed so much as, you know, the force of that collision being a real, you know, fucking bing bong, other than, I don't know if your car just gets lucky and hits the other vehicle at the right angle, or if it's more like a fender bender type deal. You know, the human body is a piece of, it's just like a piece of paper, mate. And you've seen that at the right speeds that, you know, just that steel on a car can crumple up like a piece of paper. So, Tough Cookie says, I wish I could make these streams more often. Well, these streams take place every night at the same time, 9:30 Eastern, you know, give or take a few minutes. You know, usually I may be late. Sin Duncan, I haven't seen you in a while. He says, missed you, Cyael. Heart. Appreciate you. Hello, Caitlin, who's saying hello to everybody. And everybody's recognizing me as the King of Wakanda. Queen says, I'm getting open heart surgery, and he makes fun of it. She's lying. Dude. What the fact that you would joke about it seems like you're quite the woman here, Queen.
Well, she's not having
Until that surgery.
heart surgery, but she's having surgery.
Yeah, she's not having open heart surgery. That's why she's a, you know, a motherfucker, because she's out here on that lion shit. Jesus. As we continue. Number 10. I was hired by the new owners to replace the existing manager. I was under the impression that he was moving on to another job somewhere. So after about 4 days, I asked him where he's headed and if he's excited. He just looks blankly at me and says, I'm not going anywhere.
Can you add a second Pikachu so it has a friend?
For $3, Stripes? If I did that, everybody would know that you have some sort of special treatment with me here. Fuck. Is that what you want? Is that what you want?
You have top chat open.
Oh, it's only top chat. Fuck me. I apologize, everybody. Oh, One Tough Cookie says, "You are my king." Sweet of you. Funny shows. It's about how vital organs smash into one another after the velocity of the car being stopped. Yeah, we ain't made to pull no G's in this body. Talk about an object in motion. Some organs in motion. Good. I don't know which one's dumber.
Oh, it's cute. Look at it.
No. Thank you, Romeo. This chick I just met the same gift twice. Amazing, Stripes. Amazing. Oh God. That's how I feel when Stripes come in here with that. Fucking Pikachu needs a little friend, dude. What the fuck? The shit that I waste time to do on fucking stream. It's not even gonna be. Why isn't it in front of the other one? I'm wicked confused now, dude. Because it looks like it's in front of that one. Why? Ridiculous. As we continue up this list, all right? I thought I was crazy. Okay? Nowhere near. I was hired by one of the new owners to replace the existing manager, and I was under the impression that he was moving to another job somewhere. So after about 4 days, I asked him where he's headed and if he's excited. He just stares blankly at me and goes, "I'm not going anywhere. I'm just training you as an assistant manager." Right? The look I gave him must have been a great tip-off, because he got up and walked into one of the new owner's offices. After about 30 seconds, they were screaming at each other. Then he just storms out of the office, grabs his stuff, gives me the finger, and leaves. Over the next few days, I'm trying to calm things with the employees, and they're not faulting me, but now they have a very bad taste in their mouth about the new ownership. Over about 7 to 10 days, my team shrank from 15 people to 3. I hobbled along with this the best that I could while he tried to hire new people, but the new owners were offering so little that we had trouble finding people. After 3 months or so of that, I started to get fed up and overwhelmed. And when the owners started to get on me about missed deadlines, I had just had it. We were still only at like 5 people, 2 of which were brand new and still in training, and they didn't allow me to refuse work or push deadlines out. They expected the same output as a 15-person team, so after my 3rd day in a row of being berated for missing a deadline, that was impossible to make. I just quit. Well, guys, don't stress yourselves. That's important. Okay? And I know that's something like very basic and normie to say, because some of us cannot make it through the day without stressing ourselves and pushing ourselves to the absolute limit to just make it to another day. You know, and we wonder how long we can get away with running on more cylinders than we have, trying to make these ends meet here. But if you can manage it, I guess. If you are living a life luxurious enough for you to get away with not having to push that hard, then don't, mate. You know? It's crazy. You're living in a world where most people, you know, just get away with shit. Just get away with living a life that's like nice, candy ass. Daddy's taking care of it. Shit like this. But fuck. Lizzo says friends are important. Friends are work, man. You know? Friends are work. I don't have friends out of a kind heart, because I know they'd probably be better friends to me than I could ever be to them. I'm just... I guess I'm awful in that regard. Why does Blueberry say the Berry Army is a stress-free zone? The Berry Army. Very good. Funny Show says we're going to have another renaissance when we realize our time is more important than money could ever be. What you mean, like another hippie explosion? Incense and peppermints. Sorry. Queen says, wow, I'm not a friend. I didn't say that, Queen. I didn't say that. You know, Queen, you don't even know my birthday, though. Otherwise, you'd have gotten me something for it. My birthday is today. Don't you even care? Happy birthday to me. You like that weird, weird like scoop down harmony that sucked. Number 8, new management. In a month, 4 kitchen staff quit, leaving me to be the original kitchen staff hire from the previous manager. She completely changed the vibe of the workplace. No one was happy. No one felt like talking or listening to music or being friendly. It was just robotic. Guys, I'm gonna be real with you, and I think you realize it too. This list is kind of lame. You know, it's kind of like all of the same thing. You remember that one list where every entry was like, if you could have seen the look on her face. I think it was like, what's something that people said in a language that they didn't realize you spoke? And then every entry was basically just like, and then when I was like, I can understand what you're saying, and you're being quite rude. If you could have seen the look on their faces. True Silver says, funny thing, Blueberry, I'm growing a blueberry bush in my basement, so we can have more of the Blueberry Army. Is that code for weed? Is that code for a type of weed you're growing? You call it the blueberry bush? You know? FBI's on their way to your house, True Silver Wolf. You should be quiet in these streams, man. They watching us. They watching us out. For anybody who's in the Discord, I posted a video earlier today, and it's already been taken down. Ain't that wild? Ain't that wild? And it was exposing some shit that, Google was saying behind closed doors about something I don't want to mention because the robots listen to this video. And then they put people on lists based on what they say, so I can't talk about it. But
you know what's going on.
Azrael's Entertainment says, I want to see Cyael try to beat a game like Ghosts and Ghouls. Ghouls and Ghosts. Ooh, so spooky. Dutch man tries waxing. It's a 3-minute video though. Don't drive on the sidewalk. If you do, we'll put stickers on your windshield. I kind of want to see this. Let's get to business. What do you do when driving on the sidewalk?
Девушка, что вы творите? Девушка, что ж вы делаете?
What are you doing on the sidewalk, you dumb hoe? What are you filming? You're in the wrong. What a dumb hoe. What you gonna do? Run into people more? You're on a sidewalk. This is a sidewalk, sorry. Just another day in Russia, my dudes. Just another day in Russia, my god. You smoked meth in my bathroom.
Give me my tail, my fucking door, fuck you!
Whoa.
Holy fucking meal!
She's doing meth.
Where's my...
She's doing meth. Oh my god, oh my god.
Give me my
Don't hurt the cake.
meal!
The cake doesn't deserve that. Even though it may just be a display cake.
Give me my fucking meal!
Why are you doing meth in my bathroom? The police are coming. That's the weird thing is like, you must be really high when you don't understand. The police are on their way. You should just dip. You should dip. You should just dip. It's probably too late.
to be giving it to the police. Oh, I'm sorry.
Is that you didn't fucking serve me?
I did.
Oh my god. Who is Kimmy B with cleavage in the... Wait, don't worry about it. Sometimes I forget I'm streaming. But I didn't make that user picture. That's what's up, you know? And they're saying hey to Dia. They trying to compete with you. They don't even know who you main in Smash, and they out here trying to compete, Dia. Who do you main in Smash now, Dia?
Here we are at
was Kirby.
Well, if Dia's gonna fucking cheese on Kirby,
Then you already know that.
then nobody stands a chance.
Yeah. Then I already won.
Oh my god. Okay, I'm sorry. Oh shit, is that mom? Scam likely, damn. True Silver Wolf says, Cyael, I love in Massachusetts. Damn. I don't even talk about where I love. I feel like I don't kiss and tell, you know? PP secrets, but you just telling the world, I love in Massachusetts. I can grow as much weed as I please. What the fuck? You just rubbing that in my face? That's not fair. Wow. You put me in a bad mood. Number 7. Anytime I see a max exodus, it was because of poor management. I've never seen it organized, just a bunch of employees independently deciding to quit in the same month because the management was so bad. Good for you. Number 6. I used to work at McDonald's, and we had terrible management who hated a lot of people working there. Everyone else hated him too, but no one wanted to call him out on his shit and quit. I was the first one to do it because I requested 2 weeks off in August of that year, about 3 months in advance. When August came around, he had my schedule set up for all of August off except for those specific 2 weeks. There was no way that he could have misinterpreted my request. When I got my schedule, I stormed into the office, called him out on everything, and then quit on the spot. About 2 weeks after that, I heard from one of my work friends that 5 other people had enough and quit as well. I kind of felt good to be the first. Cyael and Dia says, sorry, my cleavage is out. Hard to hide my boobs. I'll use a pic where I am in a turtleneck. Girl, I'm not asking you to change it. I was just acknowledging it because, you know, I guess that's what I'm about, God. And you're making it into some kind of diss now. It's not a diss. If you got money makers, then shake the money makers. But I was just enjoying your icon because normally like it's not cut so that you can still see. At least not these tiny little icons. But this stream is not about a specific person's boobs. It's about everyone's boobs. Okay? I love you all. Male, female, dog, moose. Everybody's boobs can be grim, dibble, sip, wibble. I like that this motherfucker asked for 2 weeks specifically off, and they were like,
Listen to me. I'll give you this whole month, but not them weeks. What you gonna do?
No animal boobs.
no animal boobs,
Just
you know?
human boobs.
You're saying you want smooth baby ass, but not animal boobs. That's...
Can he have a third friend?
Stripes not for $3. This is ridiculous. Okay? Because if Stripes had her fucking fill, she would just be slowly adding more Pikachus as I read this whole damn list. Okay? Ridiculous. Ridiculous. What is Queen saying you two now? The third Pikachu request? Any physical form disgusts me. It's true, we should all just be floating atoms, my man. Anything else is above and beyond. You guys are a little bit too excessive with your physical forms. Carbon-based bodies. Ugh, what year is it? Accusing Goose says, I finally made it to a stream. You did it, Accusing Goose. Now you should accuse, what's the word? They're not pheasants. They're the ones that have all the pretty feathers in the back of them. Peacocks. I saw a peacock in the street the other day, which was to say today. And the weird thing that I always wondered about peacocks is why they don't get the fuck out of the road. A lot of other birds seem to understand that they need to get the fuck out of the road. And I was saying that to Dia, and Dia was all like, oh, well, ducks, you ever seen ducks crossing the street? And I was like, well, at least the ducks have a purpose. They're trying to get across the street. Maybe they're getting their young across the street too. They got someplace to be. The peacock that we saw, and I've seen peacocks in the street before, they just kind of just roll into the street like they're just like, behold, I am peacock. I am peacock. Oh, what do I? And it's like, yo, okay, this is not your personal anime. It's as if Peacock don't understand that cars aren't Peacock and that it doesn't have anything to show car that we would be impressed by. At this point, we should ask Google, who we are learning is run by algorithms that are extremely terrible. Whoa, I'm not supposed to say that on the stream. I was just kidding. Google, I was just kidding. Okay. We're gonna ask the question: why do peacocks? Okay. Why aren't peacocks afraid of cars? Okay. Reason to fear peacocks on sciencing.com. I don't like a site called sciencing.com. Peacock attack Chevy car. What? Can we get some like Cyael theme while this is playing? Hold up. I'm taking this back to the old school. There's going to be some like 12-year-old that doesn't appreciate this, but you guys are going to understand why this is badass. But this is like totally copywritten. Should I just beatbox the Cyael theme? Let's see if I can get away with that. This person's like, get away from my car. All right, look, I'll play the real song. Hey. Ready? Fight! Yeah! This is a weird, what version is that? Because it's like in a weird key. The key I'm used to is like da-da-da-da-da-da. And that was a weird key. Let me find the right key, guys. No, that's weird, and it's irrelevant. Hold on. There it is. Alright, look. I know some of y'all haven't even played Street Fighter, so never mind. This is my life. Look, I'm trying to save y'all from this boring ass This list is killing us, man. Jeez. Accusing Goose is like, hi, Dia. What do you have to say to that, Dia? She should be saying hi to me. She should be all like, Cyael, you know? Just like Mr. Ryukage does.
Look.
What?
Hi.
No.
Goose. I love you.
No. Me.
What about you?
Number 5, the owner died. Okay. And his idiot son took over and decided that the company didn't make him enough money and started to implement cost cutting. He cut things like the AC. He turned it off in the building. Oh my God. Bruh. Number 4. It turned out that our owner was keeping the Social Security money taken from our paychecks, and yes, he was caught. Isn't that like federal? That's like a big deal, right? Somebody says you can pull that scam for about 4 to 5 years. It's really insane, the lack of communication between the IRS and Social Security. How would you know that you can pull that scam for 4 to 5 years, my man? God damn. Look, man, this is pretty scary. Number 3, restructure, sorry. Restructure of the way that people were paid. What I used to do involved about 40% client interaction, 20% team/coworker interaction, and 40% co-work. Sorry. Shit. I think that's heartburn. That's not good. I'll take one of these tablets. Why do I always have the burn of the heart? Could this be the early stages of Cyael dying? Remember me as I was, dudes. Look, based on what we do, it means only 40% of the time is technically billable, and there are really sticky rules for what is and isn't billable. So logically, we were being paid on a salary model, Q management saying that we can only make money for the time that we have that's actually billable. Oh, guys. I feel like this is boring you to tears. Let's be real. Number one, they laid off half the company with no warning. This included a gentleman who was less than a year away from retirement, and he had been working there for 35 plus years. The company was shocked when half the remaining people abandoned ship shortly thereafter. Because if that's how they treat him, then who the fuck are you guys? Oh my god, somebody just said, Cyael, do you drink enough water? Is that going to stop heartburn? Hey, give me a water. Give me a water. Is there one in here? I'm going to drink this, guys. Give me a second.
You know what else helps with, like, just settling your stomach and such? Milk. Milk helps with that too. So you should
Excuse me.
drink more water and more milk.
Good thing I'm not on stream. God, you might as well just throw up that gross Cyael noise thing again. Oh boy. There it is. If Stripes isn't happy with that, I don't know what she's going to be happy about, dude. At the behest of funny shows, I have drank some water. I drank it. I'll try not to die on you, Jorge. Fetal Freak says, do you... What does he say? Do you know that Cyael is Greek for papi? Well, now it suddenly makes sense. I'll be all your daddies. And you can call me thusly.
No,
You know?
I'm daddy, you're mama.
Potatron, or Potacron, says, gross Cyael noises. Who the fuck? Who is Cyael? Okay? Who is Cyael?
It must have auto-corrected, relax.
Hey guys, I know this is gonna sound really stupid and like irrelevant, but if I may just steal the conversation away from titties for one night, I kind of want to know where everybody's from, you know? Because I realize I don't know any like Greek, Asian, or Jewish people, and I think that's pretty screwed up. So if you want to secretly message me via Snap or get in Discord and then private message me what you are if you don't want to disclose that to everybody, do that, because I want to know where you guys are from. Kimmy says Pepsid is good for immediate relief. Prilosec is good for prevention. Do I talk to Kimmy? I think I've Snapchatted a Kimmy before. But it could be it could be a Kimberly. But maybe Kimmy B stands for Kimberly. I wouldn't know. To anybody who Snapchats me and then it just dies after one conversation, it's a two-way street. So don't think I'm just like ignoring you or something. Excuse me. I'm really bad. Even with the closest friends, Did I just burp again? I apologize. Excuse me. Well, the gross Cyael noise is still up. Amazing. Amazing. So Vegetarian says, England, is that where you're from? And then Azrael says, I came from vagina. Original. You may be the only one. You may be unique in your own way. I didn't know. Some of us were bred in a lab, Some of us were brought back in time as well. What? Accusing Goose says she's from Illinois.
Oh my gosh! Accusing Goose and I know the hellhole that is Illinois.
Oh my god.
I love Accusing Goose a little bit more now. I love you, Accusing Goose.
I'm kind of jealous of this girl now because she gets to be where it's freaking cold. And next year is going to be weed time. I don't get any of that here. One Tough Cookie says he's from PA. And C. Vietnam. Is that a place? Missouri. Nussidol says, I'm Swedish. I'm kidding. I don't know what Swedish music sounds like, and I should look that up. Tara says from PA too. Who the hell else said they were from PA? So Tough Cookie and Tara from PA? It seems like people making money out there, homie. That's where I need to go. Evil says he's from New York. Oh boy. And Linda's in North Carolina. Look, it's too hot in Florida, man, and there's we need to just go on some cruises and get the hell out of this state. For real. Michael said we call it Vietnam because it's a little rough at times. Vietnam. Y'all are crazy. So, let's take a look at what's going on. Can you get this shit out of my face? My God. This girl is not asking people to roast her. What a face shape. You know?
Like I have a familiar.
No, you do not, Dia. Stop it. You have a very round feminine face. And the bottom line is, when I look at this person, and this is gonna sound super rude, but let's just say I'm roasting them in the spirit of this subreddit, which they have volunteered to be roasted. If I were to roast this person, I would say, you can tell that you're a girl, but my mind's telling me no. You know what I mean?
You're horrible. Stop it.
Oh my god. And if I were to write a comment, the comment would say, my mind's telling me no, but my body's also telling me no.
Horrible.
I see plenty wrong with everything I'm looking at, I can see plenty wrong. Sorry. Fuck me. Look, I'm not going to get in trouble for that because this person asked that they be roasted.
So what does the top comment say? God damn.
What it's like being surrounded by male students. No, they said, what's it like being surrounded by male students who would rather watch Big Bang Theory and rub one out to Amy than ask you on a date? Who the fuck? Oh, she's a 20-year-old engineering student. Her whole universe is in a... I'm sorry.
My gosh.
Okay.
What is wrong with you?
That wasn't a gross Cyael noise, was it? Hopefully the stream will let it go. Hopefully they're busy taking off their clairs and comparing their bodies to naked baby butts, and then it's not as dope. But mine is, my face too. You touch my face and they go, ooh, you know? And the face goes, goo goo gaga, because it's so great.
Why did you? Why?
It knows what it's channeling. Fuck.
What in the world?
Challenging.
What? How horrifying.
Stripe said, can Pikachu have a third friend? Dude. A third friend, okay? I got just the emote for y'all. So if anybody's having a bad day, you know, I'm offering a drink, you know, suggestion in the stream chat. Guys, take a look at that. I'm kidding. But, you know, I believe in you. I believe that you have the strength to overcome any and everything that is in front of you if you set your mind to it, as long as it's within the realm of human possibility. You know, I'm not saying any of you can go jump off the fucking roof and make some hot flight happen. You know what I mean? Shit's not realistic, is it? So, I just want you to not be hard on yourself. I want you to not put yourself in your own way as a huge obstacle. Even if people are telling you that what you're doing is... Jesus Christ. Sorry, I needed to turn it down before I tried playing it here. Staged. Alright. It's still amusing though. Fortnite versus...
At 8 a.m. today, someone poisons the coffee. Do not drink the coffee. More instructions will follow.
Look. Y'all trying to get me struck with fucking office clips in my stream. Poorly made squares, unprofessional font. You didn't even add an Instagram, Patreon, Facebook, Twitter, or any self-promotion. Look at all the space at the bottom. You must be stupid. He's like the comic police. I love it. Oh my god. This guy's really taking over the world. He needs to monetize that. Bruh. He needs to monetize that. A clip from Spider-Man, the video game. He's playing with naked Spider-Man. Jesus Christ. Yeah, I remember this game getting particularly impossible at certain portions of the game because of how the dudes with the like long-range projectile beam weapons or missiles. Jesus Christ. It's like, how could I kick ass when I was spending the whole game dodging? I want you guys to remember, if you forgot, how amazing Spider-Man 4 was when they try to come out with this Avengers game in the future and it's just a bucket of ass. Because they can miss me with that, please. Keanu as The Witcher. Somewhere, somehow, someone is making Keanu into every video game character everywhere. Guys, I love you. I want you to have a wonderful evening. I want to thank you all for your contributions this night. I love you to death, and you will see me in a bigger capacity hopefully tomorrow, as well as at the same time that we do this every night. A special thanks to all my hardcore patrons, and a special thanks to my sponsors, who I'm making a very cool and cute little graphic for that I hope everybody enjoys. Okay? Get a hold of me if you need me. Special thanks again to One Tough Cookie. Whoa. And thanks again to Stripes. Thanks again to Romeo, Anil, Blueberry, Ryukage, Count, and all of you for being here. Thanks for those of you who felt the need to like, and even those who wanted to dislike, whatever. You know, you live your life, and hopefully you'll find what you're looking for. Yeah, no? Stay fresh, stay great, jump in the Discord, get at me. I really want to talk more about the thing that I posted in the Discord, because like you may have seen, that video is now no longer available, which lends a little bit too much credibility to what may have been exposed, because they did have those people on camera, and that's a little bit, you know, tricky, a little bit scary. So if you are Snapchatting me, I don't know where my phone is, so live your life and I'll get around to it. Dia loves you. I love you.
I love you.
Stay out of trouble. Yeah. Keep your heads down. Later. Bye.
Water.
I drank water tonight. Did you? Did you drink water? I gotta go.